Namaste from Bharat. Let me begin by expressing our felicitations to the President of the General Assembly, His Excellency Dennis Francis, and our fullest support to the 78th UNGA's theme of rebuilding trust and reigniting global solidarity. This is an occasion to take stock of our achievements and challenges, even while sharing our aspirations and goals. And indeed, in regard to both, there is much that India has to share. Mr. President, the world is witnessing an exceptional period of turmoil. As it is, structural inequities and uneven development have imposed burdens on the global south. But stresses have been aggravated by the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic and the repercussions of ongoing conflicts,
चुनौतियां भी हैं, सवाल भी है और उन सब का एक समाधान के लिए दुनिया इसी मंच को देखती है.
Of recent years have been rolled back.
हाँ, और क्या?
Resources for sustainable development are severely challenged, and many countries really struggle to make ends meet. Navigating the future appears even more daunting today.
आज हमारी जिम्मेदारी सिर्फ अपनी नहीं है बल्कि और देशों की भी है जिनके लिए भविष्य बहुत उज्जवल नजर नहीं आता है. उनके लिए बहुत सारी मुश्किलें हैं.
Our vision of one earth,
हमारा
one family, one future,
जो एक नजरिया है
sought to focus
वो सभी देशों को एक
not just
परिवार के रूप में देखना है.
In the words of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, it was to bridge divides, dismantle barriers, and sow seeds of collaboration that nourish a world where unity prevails over discord and where shared destiny eclipses isolation.
प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी का ये विजन है जहां पर एकता खंड खंड करने के नजरिए के ऊपर भारी पड़ती है. उनका ये विजन है जहां वो एक संयुक्त भविष्य दुनिया के लिए देखते हैं. मैं उसी विजन को आज यूनाइटेड नेशंस में सबके सामने रख रहा हूं.
Also affirms that diplomacy and dialogue are the only effective solutions. The international order is diverse.
कूटनीति और संवाद यही दो कदम हैं जो दुनिया को साथ लेकर चलने में काम आएंगे.
Set the agenda and expected others to fall in line are over. As the United Nations itself symbolizes, finding common ground is an imperative. To listen to others and to respect their viewpoints, this is not weakness, it is the basics of cooperation. Only then can collective
दूसरों को
efforts
सुनना
on global issues
और उनकी समस्याओं को समझना ये कमजोरी की निशानी नहीं है बल्कि ये सहयोग की निशानी है.
global attention got a fair hearing. More than that, the deliberations produced outcomes that have great significance for the international community. Mr. President, it was also noteworthy that at India's initiative, the African Union was admitted as a permanent member of the G20. By doing so, we gave voice to an entire continent
G20 का हिस्सा बन पाई.
This significant step in reform should inspire the United Nations, a much older organization, to also make the Security Council contemporary.
बहुत बड़ी बात इस वक्त एस जयशंकर यूनाइटेड नेशंस के मंच से कर रहे हैं. वो कह रहे हैं कि G20 में अफ्रीकन यूनियन को शामिल करना रिफॉर्म यानी बदलाव का एक तकाजा है और इसीलिए यूनाइटेड नेशंस की सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल में भी बदलाव होना चाहिए.
An action plan for sustainable development goals, a crucial need of the day. Equally important are the high principles of lifestyle for environment, and the Green Development Pact, as they shape our approach to our planet's future. The transformative role of digital public infrastructure has also finally been recognized as the salience of women-led development in building an inclusive and progressive society. The reform of international financial institutions has been given due weight, as has the resolution of debt vulnerabilities. Friends, the New Delhi G20 outcomes are expressed both as larger policies and as specific initiatives. They could be about building cities for tomorrow, or fighting corruption, eliminating hunger, or delivering quality education, ending plastic pollution, or preserving the ocean-based economy, or for that matter, enhancing food security, or even mapping global skills. Some address long-standing issues like gender divide and climate action. Others focus on new concerns such as responsible harnessing of artificial intelligence.
विदेश मंत्री कह रहे हैं कि भारत इस बदलते हुए वैश्विक परिस्थिति में अपनी जिम्मेदारियां समझता है, अर्थव्यवस्थाएं बदल रही है और इन बदलती अर्थव्यवस्थाओं के साथ-साथ देशों के रवैये भी बदलने की जरूरत है। G20 में जो ग्लोबल साउथ है उसकी आवाज भारत ने उठाई है और भारत कमजोर की आवाज उठाने के लिए अपनी जिम्मेदारी समझता है।
This is reflected in our ability and willingness to engage with a broad range of nations and, where necessary, harmonize interests. It is visible in the rapid growth of the Quad, a mechanism today so relevant to the Indo-Pacific.
हम अलग-अलग देशों के साथ अलग-अलग स्तर पर सहयोग कर रहे हैं। हम ज्यादातर देशों के साथ सहयोग करके अपनी अर्थव्यवस्थाओं को बल दे रहे हैं। इसका एक बड़ा उदाहरण क्वाड है। क्वाड में इंडो पैसिफिक का जो इलाका है उसमें देश मिलकर सहयोग कर रहे हैं।
Economic Corridor, IMEC. The forging of the Global Biofuels Alliance was another notable development. This willingness to work in an open-minded manner on specific domains is now a defining characteristic of the emerging multipolar order. Mr. President,
अलायंसेस यानी कि वैश्विक स्तर पर गठजोड़ बहुत जरूरी हैं। जो बायोफ्यूल अलायंस G20 के समय देशों ने किया वो भी उसका एक बड़ा उदाहरण है। हम अंतर्राष्ट्रीय हित में इन अलायंसेस को आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं।
To take on greater responsibility and make more contributions. The goals we have set for ourselves will make us different from all those whose rise preceded ours. India demonstrated this during the COVID through the Vaccine Maitri initiative. Our endeavors, like the International Solar Alliance and the Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure, have gathered wide support. Our espousing of the International Year of Millets is enhancing global food security today. We have built development partnerships with 78 nations across geographies. And we have also been first responder in disaster emergency situations. The people of Turkey saw that in February, as did those in Syria. Our commitment is understandably even greater closer home. When Sri Lanka experienced a severe economic crisis, it was India that first stepped forward. But even in distant regions, partners such as the Pacific Islands have appreciated our contributions to meet their needs in health, in technology,
करीब जो इलाके हैं या देश हैं हम उनमें ही
Mr.
मदद
President,
नहीं कर रहे हैं। श्रीलंका में हमने मदद की, श्रीलंका हमारा पड़ोसी है, लेकिन पैसिफिक के क्षेत्र में भी भारत जहां जहां सहयोग कर सकता है, मदद पहुंचा सकता है, वो हमेशा उसमें पहल करता है।
Especially so when so many nations identify with us for reasons of history, of geography, and of culture. They follow our experiences closely and evaluate our solutions
भौगोलिक
for the larger
ऐतिहासिक
relevance.
कारणों की वजह से बहुत
Last
से
week,
देश
the
हमारे
United
साथ
Nations
जुड़ा हुआ
assessed
महसूस करते हैं,
progress towards achieving SDGs.
और आज के समय में
The
हमारे
mood,
साथ
yeah,
हाथ पकड़कर आगे
reflected
भी
the
बढ़ना
struggle
चाहते हैं।
to overcome challenges, especially those of resource paucity. It is therefore vital at this midway that we expand our capacities and regain our confidence. As the largest contributor to meeting SDG targets, India's achievements should give heart to others on this journey. After all, the Global Multidimensional Poverty Index records that we have halved the global MPI value in the last 15 years, lifting 415 million people out of poverty. That progress has now moved on to a higher level with ambitious socio-economic initiatives covering financial inclusion, food and nutrition, health and water supply, as well as energy and housing. We are seeking to demonstrate that social welfare need not be the sole prerogative of the developed world. Excellencies, programs underway in India highlight the transformational role of digital delivery of public goods.